welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. I am so excited to be back on YouTube. If you are new here, I'm Paige and I'm here for the girls leveling up and becoming their best self. So y'all, happy new year. Like, I cannot believe it's actually 2025. Like, time literally flies, okay? And y'all, if I sound a little like raspy, I'm literally just getting over a cold. So y'all know this weather. I live in Michigan. The weather is crazy. So anyway, I want to talk about changing the trajectory of your life. You know, everybody has this thing that they want to do. Everyone has a vision of who they desire to become, and we're just going to talk about how we can get there. And I think the main factor that stops a lot of us, y'all, is fear. Fear is always stopping you from doing the very thing that you desire to do. And what I learned, y'all, especially in 2024, is that if you don't run towards your fears, then you will not grow. And there are things that I was literally so scared of, y'all, like literally so scared of. And once I did it, my confidence boosted. Like, I felt like I could do more. I felt like since I ran towards that fear, then I can run towards more fears and accomplish more. So for an example, y'all, like, I have this big fear of talking in front of large crowds. Like, y'all, I start shaking, body starts shaking, start sweating. And since y'all don't know, I feel like I already introduced my organization. My organization is called Certified Girls Girl, and I made a previous video about it. I had my first event December 15th, and y'all, I was so scared. That was my first time ever throwing an event, and I was so nervous because I was facing my biggest fear, which is speaking in front of people. And y'all, when I say in that moment, I was definitely scared, I was definitely shaking, I was definitely sweating, okay? But after like probably 10 minutes, the fear was gone and I was comfortable, and I feel like I reached a new level of opportunity because I faced that fear. Other things that stop us from doing the things that we desire to do in life is all the obstacles. And what I will say, y'all, is when you are trying to get things done, just for an example, like planning that event, it was so much that I had to do. It was so much starting the organization, the obstacles, okay? I think that we get overwhelmed by obstacles and the to-do list of what we have to do in order to get to where we're going. But what I will say is enjoy the process, okay? Enjoy the process of getting to where you want to be. Enjoy the process of building that business, and enjoy the process of whatever it is you are trying to do. You know, I was stressed out at first when I was planning the event, but then when I was like, you know what, the event is going to turn out how it turns out, because you know why? God will lead the way, and regardless of the fact, God will make sure that this event turns out the way it's supposed to turn out, okay? So let God, okay, and enjoy the process. Don't stress out, and don't pay attention so much to the ending or the goal. Don't focus so much on where you want to be. Just focus on how can we get there, you know, and enjoy it while you're doing it, because I feel like that's why a lot of people get burnt out or they get overwhelmed and then they just quit, because they're so focused on where they want to be, they're not enjoying the present moment. So enjoy the present moment and learn to take in every moment of the process, because you're going to be able to look back and appreciate those moments. Another thing is, y'all, is focus and discipline. And honestly, y'all, what I've learned, and what I'm still learning, but what I've learned is you have to make those promises to yourself, because you will look up and you would have wasted time by playing around. You know, you can pray and ask God for all the things that you desire, but if you are playing, if you are not prioritizing the steps that it takes to become who you are trying to be or what you're trying to do, then you're only going to delay your destiny. You know, you're only going to delay the things that are for you if you're playing around, okay? And it's something that I had to learn, y'all. I went through a phase too also where I want to go out. I want to go out every weekend, and y'all, if you know that you have a calling, if you know that you have a purpose, if you know, and I know you feel it in here, that you are called for more, you gotta stop playing. You gotta stop playing around, and you gotta really get to it. Get to it. Get to those steps, because you are only holding yourself back, and one thing you don't want to live with is regret. So slow down your life and focus. Another thing, y'all, is you gotta have tunnel vision, okay? You have to have tunnel vision. You have to believe in yourself more than anyone believes in you. You have to listen to what God is trying to tell you. You have to listen to your heart and what are the things that you desire out of your life. How do you see your life? How do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you want to be? What impact are you trying to make in this world? And only you will know that, y'all. So you need to focus on you. Do not be paying attention to everyone else and what everyone else is doing, because that will only distract you from your destiny. Sometimes you gotta log off. Sometimes you gotta take a break from social media to really figure out what it is that you are passionate about and the things that you desire to do out of your life. And don't make what other people are doing or their lifestyles be your reason, okay? Because that is short-lived and that's temporary. Let your reason be something meaningful to you. Let your reason be something that you value. You know, like for me, I feel like I have always been passionate about empowering women and motivating women to become their best self. That's something that's special to me. That's something that has always been a core value of being a girl's girl, okay? Being for the women. So you have to figure out something that is really valuable to you and that means a lot to you to keep you pushing towards the things that you're trying to do. Do not let money be a factor in your destiny, okay? Let impacts be your focus, okay? Let impact be the reason, okay? Y'all, the best thing that I learned is that, you know, God put us here on earth for impact, you know, to impact, to have purpose. So be bold, make the statement, okay? Be the change in your family. I know a lot of people say, oh, I come from a family and it's trauma and I didn't have this and I didn't have that. Be that change. Stand up and be that change in your family's life. Be the impact. Be the motivation, you know? Because no one's gonna come save you. Everybody has a purpose. Make yourself useful in this world, girl. We have things to do. 2024 was great. There was lessons learned. There was imperfection, and that's okay. And this is how we can grow, is how we can learn from it. How can we learn from our mistakes? How can we learn from the things that held us back? How can we learn from the things that were sent to destroy us? You know, how can we learn from that? How can we grow from that? But I hope that this video was good for you to listen to for the new year, because I know that there are so many things in this world, especially as women, holding us back and, you know, discouraging us from doing the things that we desire to do, whether that's, like I said, starting a business or just all around becoming a better you. Don't let distractions of the things of the world, negativity, or the people in your ear, don't let that be a factor in why you can't reach your destiny, okay? You have to be focused, you have to look to God for guidance, and everything is going to fall in line. Y'all, I really miss making these videos. Like, hence, I literally was just about to go run some errands, and I was like, you know what? I was gonna wait to do my video next week, but I was like, you know what? My makeup's done, my hair is done. I'm just gonna make this video because I missed my girls. And y'all, I promise I won't go this long without talking to y'all again. I was just really busy. Starting an organization is hard, and that event took up a lot of space in my mind, and so I needed that time. But I'm back. Oh, and one more thing, speaking of that, don't put too much on your plate to where you are overstimulating yourself, okay? Because with my channel, between my channel, work, and throwing the event, I was overstimulated. So allow yourself grace and allow yourself to take a break from certain things in order to reach certain goals. It's okay, okay? But anyways, I love y'all. I thank you for watching. I thank you for supporting. Make sure you send this to a homegirl who needs to hear this, and make sure you like and subscribe. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.